But yeah, that's life so far. I'm just glad that I'm eating food. Yeah, a little more. But this gonna throw me off because I want my Irish fusion flavor. I got this honey fusion. Oh my gosh, bro. What we finna do for the next side quest? Because basically, if I knew I was gonna come back to where I was, I would have never walked out the door. But I mean, I guess it's better than being, you know. I'm only doing this crazy stuff because God's been urging me to take a leap of faith. Like he's been saying, like, crazy faith, have some crazy faith. So I was scared because I did that before and it didn't work out. So I just thought, you know, if I do it again, even worse is gonna happen. But he was trying to let me know, my Heavenly Father, by the way, he was trying to let me know that what if you do it this time and it all work out. So it took him 2 years to get in my head, and I'm gonna keep on saying it because I've been in my feelings for 2 years. In my feelings for 2 years. And I finally just said, finna walk out the door. Mind you, I had plenty of opportunities to walk out the door because I was all like, oh, I don't really have enough money and that. Like I was trying to plan it out. Like I was trying to plan it out and have a certain amount saved. But that was just fear talking because I didn't even do that the first time. My nigga, the first time I worked my little server job, I worked my sushi server job and I saved my money and I bought me a car. You know, I didn't have no gas. I didn't have no gas money. Like I literally asked, I think I told this story before. Yeah, when I got my car, my grandma made me go to my dad's house. Mind you, I just seen my dad 2 days after I graduated. I ain't never seen that man until I graduated. And he gonna tell me to call him like I'm one of his hoes. Tell him about some, call me, I got the same number. Huh? I told my grandma I seen him. And I was living with my grandma's baby. And I told her I seen him and she made me go to his house so he could look at the car. And I told that man I'm finna go. So I don't know what the hell you talking about, but I'm finna stay out. So yeah. And everybody telling me no, I can't go because my car used and all the miles up and all that. And I told him, well, I'm still finna watch how I did that. That's what happened. One day I went to his house and mind you, I went to his house 2 or 3 times so he could look at the car. But the very last time that I went, so he could check out my car, this man gonna send me to AutoZone, the auto parts store. And I'm looking at him like, let me see, last time I checked, I had some of these and one of these. So why would you send me over there and you're that? I'm confused as to why you would send me over there. That don't make no sense, but you're that. So he was like, yeah, he sent me to the store and he's talking about I gotta go pick out the part. Who? You get your ass up and go, or you coming with me? Like, what the fuck is we on? Mind you, I don't know nothing about cars. I just drive. And he was all like, yeah, you can't really do nothing till you get that part. And I got so pissed, like I cried. Cause I felt like he was trying to tell me that, you know, I couldn't do it. Like, I don't know, it was just something in me and I just started crying. He ain't even comfort my feelings, he just sat down. Yeah, we gonna get into a little bit of trauma, but not too much. But yeah, I started crying because I was like, what? Like, I know I didn't sit up here and had this set in my mind that I'm finna go to Texas. And you telling me I ain't finna go nowhere. Who is you? So after he did all that, it was like late at night. And I was bawling my eyes out. I don't think I was crying because of my car was not being fixed. I think a bunch of stuff that was like I was holding on to, I think it just caught up to me at that moment. Like it was a whole bunch of stuff that I was like holding back and it caught up to me at that moment and I just had to release it. It was so embarrassing. But I had to release it. I released it. It was not coming out my nose. I was just like this on the wheel. I was like and then after that, I had to go to the park and smoke. Because, you know, I've been sitting at the lake. That was the only place of peace for me. And even before that, like even before I went to my dad's house, I was just so happy to have wheels so that I can go to the lake and chill. Like I was in the car pot and I was like, I was in the car plotting. I was like, dang, like, what if I just leave right now? What if I just take my car and run into his house? What if I just drive to my freaking grandma's house and run through the front door? My nigga, what if I go to my mama's house and I see her walking, I just run her ass over? Like, yeah. I was having those type of thoughts, but it wasn't like that. I guess I was just plotting on what I was gonna do. Like, what was gonna happen when I make this move. But yeah, after I left my dad's house that day, I left mad. I left and I accidentally knocked over his trash can and I was reversing. And he was like, yeah, you don't need to go nowhere, you could barely drive. It was embarrassing. I knocked his trash can over, but he deserved that. So he was looking at me like, this girl can't even drive, but she wanna go to Texas. Child boo. When I was on my way to when I was on my way to go like sit at the lake, I just said fuck it. And I started leaving out the city. What is you talking about? I mean, I was already driving, and like the lake in our city is kind of far out, far out from where we was. So I was like, I'm already driving out, so I might as well go on and drive across state lines, city lines, get on somewhere. And yeah, I think I left on my cousin's birthday, and I told him happy birthday. I'm still like, see how I'm getting distracted? Hold up. But yeah, I called my cousin. I told him I'm gone, nigga. And he sent me gas money on his birthday. Ain't that crazy? That he probably don't think that's selfish, but that probably could have been selfish. But that's okay. It's okay. My cousin gave me money on his birthday, so I got you. I got you. And then I text my dad. Well, my dad texted me because he was like, make sure you get home safely. And I look at him like, boy, I'm not even finna go home. I gotta go calm down before I hurt somebody. So yeah. He's like, did you go home? And I didn't answer. And then I was like, I need like $50 so I can get some hot fries. And he was all like, hot fries gonna cost $50? I was like, I know, I just wanna get like 25 bags. And he was like, stop playing with me. Like, I'm not playing with you. And I was like, no, for real, like, I need 25 bags of hot fries. He knew I was lying, but like, he still sent it. And then after he sent the money, because he knew I was on the road, I was just playing, but I was like, yeah, I need 25 bags of hot fries. He was like, why you trying to eat 25 bags of hot fries? But he ended up sending it or whatever, and he texted me like 5 minutes later, and he was like, you must be on the road. Yeah. Hell yeah! What are you talking about? I just told y'all from the go, so. But yeah, he sent it. My thing is, I didn't know. I thought I was gonna make it to Texas with $100 in gas. That was crazy. But yeah, he sent, I think he sent me money one more time, because I thought like I was gonna be halfway there with $50. And I took the back roads too, because I barely knew how to drive. And plus I wanted to cruise. I was basically crying that whole entire car ride. I was listening to every genre of music and I was just crying that whole car ride. But I think he sent me money one more time and we got in an argument. So he said he wasn't finna send me shit. And I was like, I need some more money. But yeah, he said he wasn't finna send me shit. I don't remember. I think it was maybe 1 or 2 times he sent me, and then I got stranded in Fort Worth, Texas. I was basically there. And yeah, my grandpa called me, and I was calling my uncle and them too. I was like, hey, how is life in Texas? And when he got through talking, I was like, oh, well, I'm basically here. I'm basically on the way. So yeah, that's what had happened. But yeah, my dad stopped answering. Like, you petty. You petty. You're like a princess. You're like a girl. So he stopped answering me. So I went to his brother. Because what are you talking about? If you ain't gonna do it, your brother's gonna do it. And I know he's gonna do it. So yeah, I was talking to him for a little bit. And he was all trying to ask me what my plans is. Don't worry about it. I just need some gas money. And he sent it. After he interrogated me, he sent it. And I went to his house. Because where else I'm gonna go? But yeah, I ended up making it to them folks, and yeah, it was then on it. Bro, I seen so many fine Mexican niggas, bro. All them Hispanic. Ooh, I was basically in Hispanic hat. I was like, damn, these niggas. But yeah, that's what had happened. So. And then for some reason, I ended up in Miami, Florida. So. And they did me so dirty, bro. Like, I don't even. The only thing about that is I'm glad that he gave me some character development. Because them folks did me so dirty. But yeah, I had to go home after that. Like at that point, hold up. Excuse me. But yeah, they did me so dirty. And I'm still trying to roll this up. Just because it's old. Okay, let me see if I can get it straight. But yeah, so after that, I got in my feelings because, you know, I thought I lost. I thought it was over with. I thought it was over for me. But God was trying to tell me, like, it ain't over for you, boo. It's just redirection. Feel me? The rejection is redirection. And it took him 2 years to get in my head. But I did have multiple opportunities because I didn't really have that much money and stuff like that. So I had opportunity to leave. But I just thought, like, maybe this is where God wants me to be. But deep down, I knew this is not where he wanted me to be because I don't even want to be here. So if I had that feeling in my chest, that means this is not where I'm residing. This is probably, like, I had to go back to square one to calm down and get my head straight and, you know, get back straight, like, get back right. Maybe it was just too much going on and I needed a brain break. So, yeah. I had plenty of opportunities to leave and I was low-key dodging it because I was like, basically I was getting comfortable. But just literally 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks. Like, how long have I been out the door? 2 or 3 weeks. Literally 2 weeks ago, I was like, nah, I got to go. Because I was trying to, like, plan out and I was like, I'm gonna have this certain amount of money. You see how my story just made a whole circle? It's crazy. But yeah, I was trying to plan it out. And I didn't even do that the first time. I literally left with no money, basically. I think I had $20 or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But I basically had nothing. So I didn't have no plan. I just drove out of the city lines, out of the state lines. So the fact that if God telling me to leave and I'm trying to sit here and make a plan and have a certain amount of money saved, I already knew that I was scared. Like, that was just the fear talking. Because if I did it one time, that, you know, it makes sense. Like, if I did it the first time, I should have more confidence to do it again, but it made me more scared. So, yeah. So I had to get over that. Like, it's going to be okay. Because I already been through bad things. So I thought if I leave again, it's going to get even worse. But I had to, like, get it in my head. What if it actually works out? Maybe I was just in the wrong location. So yeah, basically, I left to go to my dad's side of the family. And how I ended up with Miami, I started fucking with my mom's side of the family, which is my #1 haters. I don't know about my dad's side yet, but I know for sure that my mama's side is just nah. So that, I feel like that cut these ties to why I had to go back home, because I was fucking with them. And I always tell myself, like, the next time I leave, I ain't telling nobody nothing, because that's the thing. I was keeping the motherfuckers informed on what was going on. But it's okay, because it ain't happening no more, and they already know that. They already know that. So, yeah, that's how I feel. But yeah, this is like the worst road I ever did. But to be honest, I let the freaking Dutch sit there, so that's what I did. Now it's all hard and stuff. Anyways, I just broke it in half because I wasn't really trying to garden that much. I just wanted to go back to sleep. And I know I ain't finna go back to sleep no time soon.